Alright, we're live and recording. Cool. Alright, hello everybody. And welcome back to more Phoenix Wright. Hey. Going into the final day of this, final trial.
Or at least so we hope. I think it is the last one, though.
I believe it is, yeah. I gotta clean off my desk, there's a bunch of stuff on here.
June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court. Court Defendant Lobby, number 3.
My bad, I just...
Ayo, Presdigo, wow!
Yibber minute.
I feel the need to share this since I shared it with Panda earlier. So
yeah.
I think I've mentioned before that I was playing Raincoat, right? And I recently finished Raincoat. Generally speaking, I like the game. If you like Danganronpa, you're gonna like Raincoat. I think I do still prefer Danganronpa after kind of sitting on it. I like the environment for Raincoat better. I think they did a better job with the world building. And there is something to be said about neon city light aesthetic that just speaks to my soul, especially with some of the costume designs. Like Yuma, the main character, the bottom of his soles are lit, like the of his shoes.
Okay.
Like
he's got them Skechers.
Yeah, except they're like, it's like the bottom of the soles have like a neon glow pattern. It looks really cool, actually.
Neat.
I'm kind of low-key kind of jealous. Although keeping those clean must be a bitch and a half. But I think like I think story-wise, Danganronpa does a better idea, or it does a better job at making you care for the characters. More before going into any of the trials.
Yeah.
Raincoat does a good job, but they lacked some of the stories behind DLC in the original version. The Steam version doesn't have that.
Okay.
But if you're playing the Switch version, like I did, some of the side stories are locked behind DLC.
Another reason to hate Nintendo.
Yeah. So, like, if I were to recommend it, unless you want a physical copy of the game like I did, then you should definitely get, like, the Steam version or whatever.
Which is what I'll probably get when we stream it, for sure.
Yeah, Raincoat Plus, because that'll give you the DLC on top of everything else.
Yeah.
I liked how they handled the free time events because they made it so that way, again, you just kind of collect it as you play through the game, and then you can just go and watch them whenever, and you can replay them, which is nice.
Okay. Neat.
The other thing is that I felt like the labyrinths, as they're called, the mystery labyrinths, which were basically like the class trials. I felt like the murder cases were easier for me to figure out in Raincoat than they were in Danganronpa.
Okay.
With a few exceptions, of course. But the reason I'm on this is because I finished Raincoat recently. Overall recommend it, fun time.
Yeah.
But there's a giant fucking plot hole in the end. And I think what happened was when they were writing the end, they had the ending they wanted in mind, but they wrote the story and certain things in such a way that the ending didn't quite match what some of the characters could do.
Yeah, okay.
I saw that Tumblr post you made, look. Yeah, look, it's bad. I hope you didn't read the tags, because the tags spoil the shit out of it. But, like, look, it's bad. It's like, if you notice it, it's like, wait, hold on, this completely invalidates the emotional impact of the ending. Like, it completely invalidates it.
Oh, no!
I think you guys should have had another writer look the ending over in context of what the characters can do, because this character can do a thing that makes this emotional moment kind of not emotional anymore.
Yeah. Dang. Okay. Oh, man.
So I wrote a story to fix it. It's just like, oh my god.
You know what's even funnier, actually, now that I think about it, because Sunny was telling me about this earlier, and I mentioned, like, seeing a hole in a wall and just pulling out the tools to fix it. That's not even what you did, because that would imply that you actually fixed the game itself. What you did was you put a poster over the hole in the wall.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate. I think that's more accurate to what I did.
Just kind of what I'm putting this here to fix that.
Yeah, I'm kind of deluding myself into thinking the ending I came up with is the actual ending, or the alternate ending that I didn't write.
Just try to forget about the hole instead of fixing it.
Because it's bad.
Yeah. Oh god, that reminds me. I thought of so for context for everybody else, I worked a 62-hour work week this week, which is why like no streams have been happening and I've been like radio silent on Discord and all that. I thought of something really funny in Limpus Company. And I don't know if it's been done or not. But the reason I thought of this is because I was going through just grinding on it, and I had changed my like player profile thing to something different, but like I changed the picture of it to a Gregor ID where he has like a wooden prosthetic instead of his like bug arm.
Okay.
And it made me think, Gregor is absolutely the kind of person, if he had a prosthetic arm, if somebody were to ever ask him, hey, can you lend me a hand with this? He would throw his prosthetic at them. And I was thinking about how each character would react to that.
I love that idea. That's so funny.
And like I started kind of going down like the list of all the characters. In fact, Ego, I'm gonna pull up your chibi art so I can remember.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like I went into like, yeah, I thought about how each of them would react to it, and like going down the list of like who he's done it to the least to who he's done it to the most. Has never done it to Virgilius. Because he knows that he will die or be tortured.
Yeah. No, that would be a death sentence.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Doesn't want to do it to bus driver. Forgot her name.
Charon.
Yeah. Never done to them because they're afraid they'll throw it out the window.
Or invoke Virgilius' wrath.
Yeah, either way. Then let's see. Looking at the list. Did it once to Sinclair, and it scared Sinclair so badly he's never done it again. Like, Sinclair just went into shock. Like, just in my mind, I feel like that's how that would play out. Did it once, I think, I would say like once or twice to Ryoshu.
Ryoshu absolutely broke the prosthetic.
Yes.
Probably slashed it in half. Like he was.
Yes, it started a fight.
She like cut it out. Yeah, she like cut it in midair.
I think would have done it once for I forget their name. We're currently on their Kanto. Shoot.
Oh, Yi-sung?
Yeah, did it once to Yi-sung. Didn't really get much of a reaction, so we just never really did it again.
Okay.
I imagine he's done it a couple of times, like 2 or 3 times, to Heathcliff. Again, started fights with that one. I think the first time probably got a chuckle, the second time it started fight.
He does it to Heathcliff if he needs to punch the shit out of someone.
Yes, no, when he throws it at Heathcliff, when he throws it at him, it's at his head. I've done it once or twice to Merceau, but I imagine, like, Merceau just kind of looks at the prosthetic and just kind of goes, like, you dropped this. Like, just deadpan and hands it back to him. I think the number of times that he's done it to Ishmael, I think she does think it's funny. But, like, after, like, the 3rd time, it's just kind of, like, done with it.
She gets all indignant about it.
Yeah. I think has done it, like, a few times with Donkey, but then Donkey starts playing with it.
Yes. She takes it literally.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
At some point she'd even start asking on purpose to try
just to play with the prosthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. which is why he stopped doing it. I feel like with Han Lu, it's also been a couple of times, but then he also has started playing with it.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, I feel like it would go from, like, kind of inspection, like, kind of like, oh, this is very cool, I like how this, like, I like this thing, to then starting to play with it. Like, fidget with it. Let's see. I feel like he hasn't really done it a lot with Otis. Just because, like, I don't know.
That feels dangerous.
Yeah.
At Otis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not in the sense that it would be destroyed like a Ryoshu, but in the sense of you're not getting that back for at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Otis
Otis
gonna
wouldn't
hide
throw
it
it away,
somewhere
they wouldn't
and
damage it,
people
they would
figure
hide
it
it.
out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see, who else am I missing? Oh, Russian lady, forgetting name.
Oh, Oh, wow, why am I blanking on it?
Right? You go help.
Rhodia.
Yeah, Rhodia. I feel like he's done it like once or twice to Rhodia, and she has taken it and then like started teasing him with it, like holding it up over his head. And then the person who has fallen victim to this the most is Dante, because he never learns.
Yes! Yes!
Just every single time Dante asks, can you help me with this? I need, like, can you lend me a hand over here? Immediate prosthetic hits the ground. Dante looks over and goes, just deep sigh. Just, right, fuck.
And not only does he learn not to ask, he's the only one who doesn't do anything to it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed retrieval, provided
Yeah, every time.
doesn't like swoop in to steal it herself.
Yeah. So that kept me entertained on the longer work days. Just that thought process.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think the like tagline that I changed my player tag to was like, our dance battles line up, let me give you a hand, or something like that. Yeah. And I've been meaning to get that off my chest. I've been meaning to send that over Discord, but again, I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, you good, man.
So,
I think it's a cute image. It's a fun train of thought.
Yeah. It's very rare that I get that one, but it's such a fun cast of characters that it definitely, yeah. it stirs that in even me. And I rarely get those thoughts.
Very, very fun, chaotic group.
Very, yeah. Oh, I missed Faust. Faust actually really likes it. Like, she gives like she gives like a soft chuckle every time.
Yeah, Faust is the other one. She does it sparingly, so she enjoys it, and she doesn't do it often, but she does do it on occasion, and Gregory is capable of actually retrieving it back after doing it.
Yeah. Like she finds it entertaining.
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe she does take it for a little bit, but she usually returns it within a reasonable time frame.
I always think it's more just kind of like soft chuckle, hands her, tosses it back, no, really, come help me.
Mm-hmm. Or that, yeah.
Yeah. Yee. Yee. Tangent over. I'm content. I got that out of my brain.
We have gotten the tangents out.
Yee. Okay. Game. Alright, me. I'm Maya. Nick?
Yeah?
Oh. Ego's continuing. Ego said, speaking of Limbus, I have a print sketch that I think is a really cool idea, but I can't send it. Not because it spoils something that happens, but because it spoils something that is revealed to be able to happen. Okay.
Interesting! That's new. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fun though. Yeah. I'm sure it looks amazing, because all your work always does. So yeah, that's fun. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me.
Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up.
And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
A literal metric ton of pressure, yes. Yeah. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial.
But I think you're really strong too, Maya. For all you've gone through.
Yeah.
Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you.
Iko said, say that out loud, Phoenix! For real! He needs to be more vocal about his appreciation for Maya. Oh my god.
Hey, strong in different ways. Share it, please.
Yeah. Hi, Coffee Boy. Welcome.
Hello!
They'll say hi, Sunny. Yee. I forget that you're also looking at chat right now. Yee. Bah. Hey, morning, Pearly.
You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Ego saying needs to be more vocal in general. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, Coffee Boy's watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Hell yeah!
Ooh, that's fun.
Also, reminder, just I'm getting ahead of the game. Yes, I need to be shaken. Yes, I've been busy. I'm so sorry.
Ditto.
Oh, hi, Xena. Hello, baby. Hi.
Kitty cat.
Oh, nope, you're running off. Okay.
Nope, no kitty cat.
Bye.
Xena, so as I'm sure it's been picked up by the mic by now, my fire alarm is chirping at me. Yes, I've already tried replacing the batteries. No, it did not work. It will be maintained sometime next week. Thing is, it started up last Saturday, and since then, Xena has been hiding under the bed. But I think we finally hit that point today where she realizes it's loud and annoying, but it's not gonna. But the fire alarm's not gonna do shit to her.
Okay.
And so she's finally started reclaiming the living room, and I'm really glad about that because I had to move in like her food or her water dish and a litter box into my room, so that way she was like, you know, not dying on me.
Yeah. I think the thing that cracks me up the most about your smoke detector is that, like, just because of the way that you talk, it seems like you pause for a minute for it to beep and then you continue. So it's really funny to me.
Completely unintentional too.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
I should send a picture, honestly, of what my fire alarm looks like right now because I have it covered in duct tape. I have the speaker covered in duct tape and cotton balls. Like, I put down duct tape on it because the speaker's so loud when it's not covered, man.
Yeah. It's meant to be.
So it's like, I put down duct tape on the speaker first, and then I took some cotton balls and I duct taped the cotton balls to this duct tape that was already on there. Just to get this thing to shut up.
that's not nearly enough. Yeah.
And I mean,
I believe it helps.
It does work.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm sure it helps.
Right now, still nowhere near as loud as it was earlier.
Yeah,
man.
because again, that thing's meant to be loud. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that it sounds like it's just way in the background is good. Otherwise, it would sound like it's right in your microphone. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, for sure. Huh? What do you mean?
For my cat.
My mother is coming today to show her support.
What is that from? I'm just thinking of the reference, the things I do for love.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think what I'm thinking of is like a Markiplier edit, specifically with his editor.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I'm sure it's from something else.
It is, but I forget where off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Hi, Xena. Hi, baby.
Kitty cat. Did you read this line?
I read this line already.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
Hey, Pearls.
Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please. It's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Coffee Boy said, well, too bad, /J.
Yeah,
and as much as
have to figure it out.
Like, I actually really kind of like this, because, like, part of that is true for Phoenix. He does feel more confident when Mia is around. But also, like, because he knows the kind of direction this trial is going to go, he doesn't really want Pearls to be here for it.
This is also true, yes.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet that's probably what the biggest...
Yeah, I definitely think that's more of it, because he has grown as a prosecutor. He is more confident in his abilities. But part, I think like this in particular is just kind of like, I don't want you to see this.
Let's get Pearl out of here.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick, that's enough!
Coffee Boy said, God dang it, my brain went to, I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. God, I gotta rewatch Holes. That's a good movie.
You can't show weakness in front of the person you love!
Pearly? Not this again.
Please. Can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake.
Now that Coffee Boy said that meme, I thought of a TikTok I saw a while ago. Just like, I am simultaneously too tired of this, Grandpa, but also aware enough to know that's too damn bad.
Mix of both.
Yeah. I'm just like, that's a vibe. I feel that.
See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
Goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
June 20th.
What?
Pearl is doing the announcements
Oh,
today.
yeah, that was Pearl's voice. You're right, yeah.
June 22nd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2.
Why does that look so weird? Oh, because that's why it looks in game. Okay. That was throwing me off. I was looking over at Streamlabs and I was looking at the black bar down here. And I'm just like, it looked like, because the color of the text box almost perfectly matches the color of the background on Streamlabs, that like there was a weird like double overlay. I'm like, the fuck is that? No, we're good. Coffee Boy said, no, continue. Let Pearl voice the announcement. Also, Ego said, we can discuss this more in depth on Saturday if you want, but me and Juju were talking about asking y'all if you want to take a break from Limbus to quickly play through Library of Ruina. The reason being there's spoiler to Library of Ruina in the next intervallo, and also Library of Ruina just explains a lot and is generally very good. After Canto 4. Like, once we finish it.
What's Library of Ruina? Is that another Project Moon game?
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. Ego said, yes, another Project Moon game, same universe.
Okay. Then, yeah, I shouldn't have any problems with it if you don't.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with it. Is it just on Steam? Ego said it's part of a larger ongoing plot about the lore of the city. Cool. Okay, okay.
Aww.
Neat. Got it. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
You guys are recording this?
That's
You're
crazy.
streaming this.
That's crazy.
That means that in the last trial, you revealed the existence of the afterlife to the entire
To the
fucking
world.
and that had no consequences?
Okay, okay, okay. Yep. Ego said, yes, it's on Steam. And then Coffee Boy said, oh, huh, nice. Yee. I'll look into it then. Send me the name, or even if you could just send me the link to the Steam page. I'll see if I'll look into it. Ego said it's a beautiful game. Hell yeah. For sure, for sure. Cool, cool. And then Coffee Boy about the spirit. Yeah, said, yeah, that would cause some major issues. Yep. Yep. We went into detail about that previously. I'm just like, wow, that just completely shook the foundation of every major faith. Or not every major faith, obviously, but a lot of major faith.
Yep.
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite the name for yourself, Phoenix.
Yeah, the Coffee Boy said, like, some major midlife crises and such. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country. What was Edgeworth's record before us?
Perfect.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yep.
In all fairness, I think her record is also perfect in Germany.
Yeah, true. I'm just thinking like, you're the second prosecutor on a perfect streak that we've demolished. Third. Oh, third, technically, yeah, Von Karma too. The other Von Karma.
Yeah.
The only prosecutor we've got up against that didn't have a perfect streak is fucking Pain. The tutorial.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Coffee Boy said Oscar was being a menace. Aw.
Aww.
Big boy. Big
Yee.
That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Ah, cool story, anyway. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
Coffee Boy added on, they're sentencing Oscar to baby hold.
Baby hold! Baby hold for baby jail!
Yee. That's enough. Air jail. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright. Let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What?
But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? Alright, it's still me. I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then, what is the meaning of this? All I am saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Just the
I suspected. An organ. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Witness, name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Rob!
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes, that is...
You be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
You know, I think this is the most cooperative a witness has ever been with a prosecutor.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct.
Cowboy said, I care, Von Karma.
I also care.
Yeah.
But we're
Please
not
give
gonna
us more.
finish this here.
Give us more lore.
Because this game very much enjoys just dropping bombshells on its citizens and then proceeding to ignore the impacts of those bombshells.
Because it's not important to the player.
It's important to me!
It's not important to the course of the game. Let me put it that way then.
Bitch, it could be though.
Oh yeah, it
It could have
absolutely.
been if you weren't a coward, game.
Can you
It
imagine?
could have been.
Can you imagine if the trials after this were like all spirit related? Like all faith crimes?
Jesus Christ. As people start to go insane from the revelation of
Yeah,
the afterlife
yeah,
and
yeah.
how you actually connect to the afterlife.
Yeah. This game could have taken such a different turn.
Mhm. What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya. She escaped from the room.
What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Order! Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Coffee Boy said, actually, how would possession murder work? Who would get charged? Yeah, that's tricky.
That is really tricky. Okay, so hold on. First of all, we have to establish, are we in a world in which spirits are commonly believed in and can be expected to commit a murder?
I would say
Like,
we are. I would say we are at this point, in the situation akin to this, where it's like, yes,
Okay.
spirits are real, possession, yeah, all of that.
Okay. So that means that we would have no legal precedent on how
Correct.
to handle it. This would be the first time. Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
In which case, who the fuck knows?
Then yeah, ego is right. Like, if we're looking at it from this
Yeah.
instance, then you charge the person who was possessed.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Because really the only thing that you
Legally
would be able to
speaking-
stop from happening again and punish is the person summoning the spirit that murdered. You allowed this thing into this
Yeah.
world to kill. You are now punished for that. You were not punished for the murder. You were punished for being a link to the thing that punished, or to the thing that killed.
an accomplice, in essence.
Yes, pretty much.
However unwilling.
Yeah.
Which Yeah, I think that would be the fair way to handle it because it's not like you can really punish the dead
Yeah.
unless you have people in the background capable of going after and hurting the dead.
Yeah.
You can't really punish a spirit. You kind of have to let them go.
Yeah.
Which means the only way you can really punish are the people who provide the ability to get here. Yeah.
Coffee Boy said, so aiding and such. Yeah, pretty much. But like, I imagine like it varies depending on like, did you know the spirit was like volatile, or like, because if you knew they were volatile and you still summoned them, like, you kind of just said, "Hey, I want to kill this person," and handed them a gun, like,
yeah,
to that level of aiding and abetting. But like, if you truly had no clue that was gonna happen, if you can prove that somehow, then like, probably a lighter sentencing, but still, like, you did let a killer kind of do their thing. Like, you were still, it's almost like you were not being punished for murder, you were punished for being a tool in the murder.
Yeah. Which I think is fair at that point.
Yeah. And then Coffee Boy said that for the punishing the spirit, just have salt ready. Yeah. Keep a cross handy. I don't know.
Get out, break out the spirit circles, the magic circles to keep from getting out.
Get the smudge sticks. Maya's escape.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the channeling chamber.
God fucking damn well, I totally fucked that one up.
Okay. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber.
And the Coffee Boy said, as you learned from that weird guy from Danganronpa. Which one?
That still fucking pisses me off. That they drop that bombshell in Ultra Despair Girls and then never address it again.
Yeah. I think Coffee Boy was referencing either God, it's been so long. Yasuhiro or Tanaka. Gundam.
Oh, Korikio! Yeah, no, that makes more sense. That one too!
I think Korikio. Yeah, is what Coffee Boy meant. Yeah.
No, that makes more sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Jeez. God, I used to like... I guess I didn't play through Danganronpa again at some point, because I used to be able to name all of the cast off the top of my head. It's been a minute. Oh, yeah, Korekio, yeah. I forget that there was a weird... Yeah, I forgot about that. Whenever I think of Korekio, I just think of the weird fucking relationship. So that's the only thing that comes to mind with him. Yeah, no, I forget that he did have the whole seance murder. Yee. Cool. Gagwa said, that guy, yeah, he double died technically. Yeah.
He did! Yeah, they like killed him super dead.
Yeah. The only person
they sent him to super hell! Oh my god,
they really fucking did.
They Castiel'd him! Oh my
god! I'm thinking now. Is Korekio the only person other than Junko to get 2 executions?
Is Korekio the only one out of what to get 2 executions?
Other than Junko to get 2 executions? Depending on how you want to...
I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Ego said Chiaki. Chiaki did get 2 as well. Yep, you're right.
You're right. I guess it kind of depends on if you decide to interpret the AI as like extensions of the originals they were based on.
Yeah. Coffee Boy said actually it was 1 execution. Well, yeah, it was 1 execution, but then they killed his ghost too.
They killed him twice. I feel like
I feel like you can qualify that as 2.
I think you can qualify it as 2. Yeah.
Coffee Boy said so 1 stone, same bird. I guess. No, I think it is. I think we'll qualify it as twice, but I do really like that saying. 1 stone, same bird.
Same gun, double kill.
Oh god. It's just such a weird way of saying it. One stone, same bird. Oh god. Did you read this line?
I don't remember. I'm gonna read it again anyway.
Okay, yeah.
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze.
Godboy said, beating a dead horse? No, one stone, same bird. Oh god.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I faded for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Why have you hidden this until now?
For real.
Literally.
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya.
I just know she's hiding a smirk behind that sleeve.
However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
Sure you do. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
It's because you're very stabbable, Phoenix.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Press. Phoenix.
Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? Do you have amnesia again, Phoenix?
This is the third time you have asked a question of this matter.
Yeah, this is... honey.
Every day we gotta get this question out of the way.
Honey!
I was referring to that foreign lady. Yourself, good sir.
Lana's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
Mm-hmm. Cockboy said, Phoenix, do you have short-term memory loss or something? Maybe.
It's entirely possible, given some of the questions he's been asking,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful.
Well,
Wow,
that
we're
last
not even
one,
pretending to be polite anymore, huh?
it's like, you could say the atrocious English line. You did not need to add that last part.
Mhm. Mm. I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
Oh, small tangent. It cracks me up every time I'm on the freeway. There's a shipping company that's called Heartland, and so every single
my
time I
God.
see it now.
Oh my God!
Yeah, every single time I see it.
Heartland!
Exactly, that's exactly what plays through my head. Oh god.
Boy.
Kami said, but yeah, it could be fun watching you two replay Danganronpa. It would be fun to replay it. Yeah. We just have so many things on the list to play. Yeah. And probably, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
I'll be
She
sure to
wasted
shred it.
no time. No time at all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Thanks.
What did you do after that, Miss Fair?
I request that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police?
Yes. If, as many people as you can get to call the police about something? Yes.
It depends, I think.
Oh, I feel like for murder, it's valid. No? No.
I think, to me personally, I think it depends on the scale of what's happening.
Fair,
Like,
fair.
In this case, I don't think it was necessary. In fact, if anything, I felt, given what we knew of Maya, it would have been alright to have somebody stay behind and only have one person go to take care of the police.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, she had a gun.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Spur of the moment.
If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes. That was a very good point.
At the time, I, myself, was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the scent of that sentence.
Question further.
There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
Unfortunately, being confused and telling two people to call the cops after murder is viable to
Yeah,
shut
I would
down.
say so.
Yeah, it's not really a lot of ground to stand on there.
I
Yeah.
simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Yeah, and done. Yeah.
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. Is what I thought to myself.
Your hair must be a bitch to maintain.
Uh-huh.
Or at least a style like that every single day.
Mhm.
Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fair.
This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Yep.
Looks like she got us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fair, please continue.
The pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Just outright admitting it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
Coffee Boy brought up a good point. I realized something. How much hair does she have to be able to style like that? Too much.
Well, it actually kind of depends because she also could be putting something in her hair to make it look poofier than it is.
True. Yeah, she could
Her
be
hair
going
is
wrapping.
long.
She could be wrapping it around something. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like her hair is definitely long. No matter
Yeah.
what you end
Yeah.
up saying, her hair is definitely long as fuck.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm not really sure if it's necessarily
All hair. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be wrapped around something, but still, it is still very long.
It is still very long. Yes, it has to be very long to get it to wrap around.
Convoy
like
said, true. However, counterpoint, it could be funny.
It could be funny.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is true.
yeah, yeah.
It could be funny.
You read this line?
Yes.
The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
She was covering for Maya.
Question further.
Was there any actual penalties for questioning her further when it,
No.
you technically don't?
No.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, well, I don't see a reason not to. Keep
And also, anytime that, like, life is on the line, it usually comes up in the top right corner.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Yeah.
So you were covering for the defendant?
Yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade mystic might have done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she...
What just happened? What just happened? What the fuck just happened?
What?
How did that sink so well? The second the whip crack hit, my game minimized.
Nice! That explains why it froze.
Are we good?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh
I want
no.
to say yes. What?
Okay. So, talk a little bit?
Talking.
Okay, you went a little cyborg there.
Oh, I did. Oh, you know what? I think I know what that is. Okay.
Okay,
Should be good now.
yeah. Cowboy said she scared the game. For real, yeah. The games that have had enough whips. I'm done.
James said, oh no.
You know what was
no way.
really funny too, though? My game minimized, and I had that one desktop of chilled, like, mid-bite of a sandwich.
Oh my god.
So it's just his face was there. I'll send the desktop picture in chat later. But it was really
okay.
funny. This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Cowboy said I want to see it as well. Yeah, I'll send it to you as well, for sure. They also said, for shame, you broke the fourth wall, Von Karma. Just like I haven't had a...
just cool like that.
I haven't had a game jump scare me that bad since fucking Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, witness, continue with what happened. Then quite suddenly...
Oh yeah, that's not me.
You're it. Then quite suddenly she
Rewrite that
thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Yeah.
She had a gun.
She's also channeling. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Except she got knocked out, Phoenix. She was about to say that.
Well, yes, I would have. However...
Yep. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while.
You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed on the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps.
The defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Right. Well, now what? Question her further, because you found her in the channeling chamber.
Yeah.
So... Phoenix.
Okay.
So while you were unconscious, you
Uh-huh.
have absolutely no idea where the defendant went. Phoenix!
Correct. Yes, that is what I said. Yes.
Phoenix!
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you... Okay, no, I see his point.
Yeah.
Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Cowboy said, that is kind of what it implies, Phoenix. Yeah.
Now you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
I hope this isn't gonna come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes.
Didn't realize he had more to say. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone?
Cowboy said, to your mother's house, Von Karma /J.
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eenie meenie. I think you can see where this is headed.
Oh my god. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eenie Meenie? I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university?
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see, it's, I guess... Most people call it occult stuff.
That's what most people call it. I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meenie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well... I guess... If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine! For my sake!
Unfortunately, Phoenix, he traded his spine for his glorious beard. after the murder. Like, when the chanting started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was, like, oh my god, totally my sister! I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Elaborate?
Yeah, you just ended
Please?
there?
Now, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. I do feel a little bit bad for the judge, because, like, his head is spinning right now, trying to wrap his head around all this.
Yeah. He is having to sprint to keep up here.
Yeah. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at the time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister?
Yes. Mimi. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Mimi is... Mimi is to eeny meeny.
Uh-huh.
There's a tongue twister you can make there.
Yeah.
I would need time to ponder it.
Oh, whoa. This is...
Witness? Like, yeah?
Eeny meeny and Mimi play eeny meeny miny mo.
I don't even know if I could say that once without stuttering. In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Meany, please.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's so bad, isn't it, Kimi?
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now. Was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Correct.
Of course it was, Phoenix.
I didn't realize you could read minds in this from the spirit world.
Wonder if it's easily read in his face or something.
You know what? Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, she probably just knows how to
Mia.
read Phoenix like a book.
Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can't do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. After the moida. Like when the channeling started, I was like sleeping in the side room.
Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right! I, think there were sesame seeds, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see.
Am I the only one who missed them here?
Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Coffee boy. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Like a little later, someone came into the room, really suddenly.
Do you know the time?
Maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think. Oh. Of course, there's no time.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think that's gonna really matter.
Yeah.
She's so hesitant about it that it probably would get discounted anyway.
Probably.
Especially if she says I wasn't really paying attention to the time.
Yeah.
11 a.m.
Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when the someone came into your room?
Oh, so, that's what you meant. You should have been more, clear about it.
Sorry. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's really...
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, what was I talking about again?
Never mind.
I was probably about Carmen didn't interrupt that at all. Witness about this person who entered the side room. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Press.
Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered?
I don't know. I mean, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First of all, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child.
I love that he's thinking this while keeping the accusation pose so much. Just absolutely dumbstruck.
He needs a minute to process that.
Yeah.
More than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer.
Well, Mr. Wright?
The defense rests.
Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Meanie? I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy in a sad way.
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But maybe if I was someone who didn't know about the occult? But I know all about the Kurain channeling technique. Kurain. Fuck. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning?
Nah. That's a Doctor Who reference. Nah, let's make it bigger!
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff.
Yeah.
So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No? Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Nah, the whip's more fun.
Mr. Wright. This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
It is very important! Although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Weenie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm, like, totally cool with that. Yeah, make up more lies on the spot.
Boom! There it is!
Yep.
Boom! There it is! Boom! There it is!
Yep. I wasn't, like, scared at all,
blood.
and, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
No, blood! Blood!
Blood.
So, there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance. Present the blood! The bloody outfit!
Yeah, but dialogue.
Ah.
Like, yeah, nothing was, like, weird. Oh.
Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's
Mhm.
impossible.
Mm-hmm. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? Okay, this one. Present. No. Bip, bop, bip, bop, bip, bop, bip, bop, bip, bop, bip. Ba-da! Oh, not check. Present. This button. Hiya.
That was a very well spun lie, Miss Eni.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
Literally just using Mia's lines.
Quite literally.
Yeah. Yep.
Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Meanie, may I
Moving
remind
on.
you of what you said? Completely ignored, shoving his hands in her face.
Yep. Just, yes, but I'm saying them better. Kind of energy.
You lack the flamboyance of a gay man, Mia. Delivery! All about the presentation!
You may be a villain, but you're not a super villain. What's the difference? Presentation! You lack the flamboyancy of a gay man is a crazy line. Oh god. Oh man.
You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah? And?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
They said sister one too many times and my brain just thought of Sister Lily from Black Clover. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh no.
My brain is weird today. The blood spray.
Miss Meanie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying, okay.
I mean, that's kind of what they're doing.
That's an interesting combination of words. If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Testaphoning it in.
Order! Order! Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me!
Yep.
And what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
Well,
Goodness. Your personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
Only with you, Phoenix. Only with you.
Well, to be fair, we haven't seen any other trials. We
True.
don't know who else, what else happens.
Yeah. It just so happens with Phoenix that, like, oh, the witness did it 90% of the time.
Yeah. Or one of the witnesses, anyway.
Yeah. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony.
if you please.
Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
Trials like this make me wonder, and, like, I forget if the other ones go like this with Von Karma, because, again, I've only done this one, the one more. Like, it feels like Von Karma's in on it a little bit.
Sometimes, yeah.
Just like, that feels very, like, kind of energy of telling the witness to calm themselves. Like, sure, like, hey, my witness is starting to lose it, chill out. But also just like, hey, calm down, you're gonna blow this. Like, both energies kind of match. Yeah. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
I mean,
I guess if it's dark enough. Maybe.
You would still kind of notice a stain, though.
Yeah. Anyway. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Yes. Now I see.
Cowboy said, yeah, I see the blood. What is she talking about? Yeah. She did start off saying it was very dark in the room. Like, if it's, like, dark, yeah, it can kind of blend in. But, like, it has to be, like, dead at night, no light.
If it was light enough to identify that it was her sister and not somebody,
and not some
and
blood.
not like another acolyte or whatever, I feel like you would have noticed the blood.
Yeah, for sure. Because, like, it was really only, like, the face and body that were the sister. The hair was still Maya's. So, yeah.
And you've given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright?
No. Not in the slightest.
Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
I can only imagine Phoenix gave him the side eye, like, you're seriously asking me that?
No, literally just staring daggers at the judge, just like, what do you fucking think? I feel so bad for the judge sometimes, but he kind of deserves it on occasion. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know?
Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meany's? You're not the one
For
giving
real.
testimony. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
true. You are such a hopeless cause, Witness. Oh, you're such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay.
Can't breathe. Let me out of here.
So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in.
You didn't see the blood?
Like, yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well.
That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. We just let that go. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that.
And what was your sister, Miss Mimi, like at the time?
Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. She, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. That's it? Okay. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so? I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
Horrifying.
Yep.
She says with her whip at the ready.
Yeah. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Mimi?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh. Like, when do you mean?
When you were going to the crime scene.
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder!
Always.
Press harder!
Always.
Think harder! I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
That's not good enough! You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important?
Very.
Yes. Critically.
Mm-hmm.
I ask because it is very important. Know where I'm going with this.
Very well. Miss Meany, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
Pearls!
Ow, my eye.
Try to remember that time.
Oh, like, I remember. Like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
Yes, this really is a dead end.
Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix.
It's no good. I can't find anything wrong.
Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement,
You'll end the trial, I know.
We have to give it another shot.
Yee.
Doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up.
Yee. Cap. Cap. Present. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know which one specifically they're gonna ask for. It's either that or the jar.
Under repair in the hallway until police came.
Yeah.
Yeah, broken by Pearl right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until the police came. Yeah, this one.
I finally found the fault! Or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time...
I still seriously love the fact that we promised Pearls we wouldn't tell anyone that they broke the urn, to then broadcasting it to the world.
Yeah. Pearls broke the urn!
Yeah.
There was no way you could not have seen this person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes? And how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh? Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn? I love that she just whipped the judge to add a comment.
Yeah. Yep. You was taking too long.
Yeah, right.
Yep. She accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
No!
And Pearl was the one who put it back together.
How many times will they broke the urn? The urn was only broke once. No. Really?
I'm not saying anything.
That's crazy. Okay. Guy Boy said, how many times will they say broke the urn? Okay.
Ah.
But your reaction... Bow.
While sitting right in the middle of the winding way.
Poor Pearls. Well, what?
Sorry, Pearl, it became critical evidence.
It really did, unfortunately.
Miss Meanie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie.
You didn't see shit!
You are a masterful liar.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, I need you to watch what you say.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness! So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth!
Cowboy said, use a fake and a fraud! About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course!
Objection!
The witness just testified about that. That's right! I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
No.
Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Huh?
Help me, Mia.
Well, that's an
was
option.
I thought it was in the testimony just now. Like, she couldn't have been asleep in the side room. I guess, though, they could...
Fuck it, we ball.
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meanie, you made the following statement.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So,
There was
like...
no way you could have known
what is
that.
Oh my god, the hat. I forgot that that's part of the animation. Yeah, I was thinking to myself earlier, I'm like, I'm surprised the hat doesn't have more holes in it with the way you're chewing at it, and sure enough. So? Like, what does that, like, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Meanie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I could see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
Coffee Boy said, "Ack, the Oscar is attacking me. Send help." No, suffer.
Yeah. Oscar said, no more baby hole.
Yeah. It is
Oscar
now,
said, am not baby, baby want power.
it is now time for violence.
Which means, Miss Meanie, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the winding way.
God!
But look at the Murder Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that is right, Your Honor. Which is why.
Coffee Boy said, never mind, he chews cuddles with the Orange Boys. Good. Violence averted.
Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Of the murder.
Miss Meanie, please answer the question.
Objection!
Fuck off with your little finger wag. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, turn the question back on him, yeah. You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed Dr. Grave was Meanie. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
They're obviously outside
Channeling
here
chamber.
somewhere. Yeah, no. Cowboy said, don't you nut us?
Miss Meanie was here, of course.
I do really enjoy. I think it's more satisfying getting one up on Von Karma than it, or Francisco specifically, than it is on Edgeworth. Because like,
Well, yeah, because she came out of the gate, like, attacking Phoenix.
yes,
Edgeworth was smug, but it wasn't personal. With Von Karma, it's like, nah, fuck you, fuck the horse you rode in.
yeah,
Like, I'm gonna own this court. And it's
and
like,
like,
okay, Phoenix,
they
get
are
out of there.
like, whenever like Edgeworth is kind of like smug about something, he very much has ground to stand on when he's smug about something.
Mhm.
Francisca just got super smug over like an Uno reverse card.
To be fair, she has had good reason before to be smug, but this particular one is like, okay,
Yes,
hold
yeah.
on.
But like, that's what I mean, is, like, she gets smug over the smallest of things. Yeah.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right! Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime.
Order, order, order! That's... why, that's...
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the channeling chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that's correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? Beep, bop, bada, bop, beep, bop, bop, beep.
Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen.
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony.
Ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See, you stupid jerk! Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball!
No, Miss Meanie. One so young as you shouldn't be saying...
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry?
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
Poke the bear, poke the bear.
Poke the bear, poke the bear, poke the bear.
I do really like this sprite. This sprite's really cool.
The one where she's swinging the hat?
Yeah.
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this. Box
time! God, boy said, leave the hat alone, lady. No, that
Miss
hat is a
Meanie.
stress ball.
Stress ball hat. Stress ball hat.
Yee.
How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
Pull the snake. That tiny little box? No person can fit in that.
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved.
Yep. Cowboy said Murphy is now cleansing the Oscar. That's such a fun way to say that.
Lotta disproved you. No, Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. Yeah, this sprite's so cool. I don't know. I like it a lot.
No, it's a good one. It's a good pose.
Yeah. That clothing box was there in this...
I think it also helps that this is a pose for a character who's normally being portrayed ditzy, so it has extra oomph.
Yes. Yeah, as a character that is usually being portrayed as very ditzy, suddenly having a bunch of confidence is very refreshing. Yeah. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright?
Nope. Coffee Boy said, but yeah, we have two funny sayings this stream. One stone, same bird, and cleansing. Yeah. Using cleansing instead of bathing.
You think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Pull up the pictures real quick, because I think that it's in the pictures, right?
Should be. I think we got record on it that, yeah. Yeah, there's a hole that looks like a bullet about 8 inches off the ground, and then about 8 inches off the ground, a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Bah.
Okay, but the picture, though.
Picture... I don't think any of the pictures would have, was this one of them? No. Check. No.
And the other one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, 8 inches off the ground.
Yeah, because I think the idea is that it's like over like by that potted plant kind of area.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, because it's like in that bottom right corner. On the yeah.
And now
right.
I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box is at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
The screen, not the box, the screen. Yep.
Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This... What on earth?
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
I again, just imagine, because like in the anime, they have like the table with all the evidence on it that Phoenix or Edgeworth would walk up to and take it off the table. That Phoenix is doing his little fucking shin stroke as he walks up and leans against the folding screen.
Nice.
Yeah. The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right! I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen, and then into the box. Miss Meanie. You were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! So what you're saying...
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie?
That is exactly what I'm saying! Miss Eenie Meenie. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Fey?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No. Stop! I can't stand listening to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct.
Yes, you are right.
I never said she did it by herself.
It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
What? You can't be serious.
Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice.
Profiles. This person.
If it wasn't someone from Crying Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use.
Morgan Fey.
Isn't that that wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie. You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. Do you deny it? Let me know, Chief. I think this is what really happened.
Dogboy said, actually, why do they never test for fingerprints? Because.
I think they did, actually. I think it was stated that the gun had the fingerprints of Dr. Gray
in this
Maya.
case, yeah. For Dr. Gray and Maya, oh yeah, but not. I guess
Not
fingerprints
hers.
don't
I would be
change.
surprised if they wiped it out. If Morgan Fay was helping her, then all of you had to
Yeah,
do is
yeah,
wipe
they
off
had
the
all the
gun
time to put.
and
Yeah.
take Dr. Gray when he's dead.
Which is actually really interesting because, like, if the bodies change when they're channeling, you would have a perfect excuse right there for why your fingerprints are on the gun.
This is true.
Yeah, yeah.
This is true.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Bah.
The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant.
The wig is crazy, but yeah, it would be needed.
And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other 2, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
That's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes.
Yep.
Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
Yep.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber.
Yep, there you go.
Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with the blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out.
Mm-hmm.
Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
What is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
The judge's dumbfounded expression.
Mm-hmm. The usual default expression in a Phoenix case.
Yeah, yeah. I think the true voice is coming out, which you've been doing.
Who is that? Laughing at a time like this? Matt?
Oh, no? I guess it was Von Karma. Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma? Surely.
Oh, okay. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with the medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Well, that's...
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meenie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive?
Oh, that's an easy one, honey.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
Motive. That's...
Can't say she has no motive here.
We have the motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this. Car accident. Car accident. They updated the article.
Right. Check. Hold on. Hello, car crash. The driver was unable to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. My investigation revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and then I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still off to sleep, but I opened the right door and light got out. I don't like remember anything else. Miss Eenie Meenie is relieved the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi Meenie was the nurse at Gray's surgical clinic where 40 patients were blah, 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 blah. Cool. Present. Huh. Just as I thought. You born with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
That's great. Not even she is calling me by my full name.
Would you prefer Mr. Smith? Really? Think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proved that Dr. Gray struck my sister, right? And you want to say I want to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Senile stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. I was, a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona.
Yep.
However, you see, ouch!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. The end. That's twice you said that now.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Meenie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there's no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Tusk Tusk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie.
We ain't done yet.
Your Honor, please allow the defense one more minute.
Alright.
Here, have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
I love the judge just... Okay.
Not even arguing.
Yeah.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for murder. But, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Oh, telepathy is a thing you have now too? Okay, cool. Oh, never mind, you're talking.
Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meany had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yeah.
I'm not totally confident here, but I know what I must press on no matter what.
Yeah.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
It's a little late, but we're getting there.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Meany had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. Yeet! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way!
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec.
Alright,
There we go.
there's our pause.
I'm like, I know it's around the corner here. Where is it? Yes. Yes. Cool. Yeah, it's gonna pull
And
this up.
save the rest of the trial for later.
Yeah! Big stretch. Alright, yeah. Gonna go ahead and call it there. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next stream. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Bye.